Hi guys, I'm going to be telling you guys a story. So everybody thinks that there's like this little rumor going around in 5th grade, because I'm in 5th grade, and it happened last year. And ever since we got this new kid, Abel, at the beginning of the year, he's just been like rude. And so he thinks that Sean, when the boys in my classroom, like each other. We like each other, like, that we're girlfriend and boyfriend, even though we're not. And they think that we should kiss and all that, even though it's just crazy, silly stuff that they're just saying because they're probably jealous. And so, like, me and Sean are like best friends, like good friends, like not like horrible friends or like fake friends or like friends that will like, tell on friends or, So they keep saying everybody that we like each other, and now the whole 5th grade is saying that, and it's been continual, and it's been doing this since they've been saying that since last year, and it's really mainly Steven and Abel, and I don't know why, but everybody says that we like each other just because we look alike. But we don't like each other. We're just best friends, good friends, like I just said. And I don't know why. But then Sean came up to me and said at lunch, he said, well, how about let's do this whenever Abel gets a girlfriend? And he's like, if Abel ever gets a girlfriend this year, we should say their name, like, we should say, like, kiss and, like, say that they like each other to everybody, and, yeah, and blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, and, like, I don't know why they think that me and Sean like each other, but I don't know why, but it's kind of weird, because, Sean's like, I'm not trying to be rude, but he's like, a chubby kid, but not to be rude if anybody up here watching this is, like I just said, but not to be rude, okay? It's just about the story, but I don't know why, because Sean, because I guess they don't know what they think that they're saying before they say it to others. Like, probably, like, everybody's, like, probably every single teacher says this, like, think before you speak first. And, like, we do, but Abel and Steven are not that kind of person that really listens. They like to be in trouble a lot. Like, one time they kept on throwing food at me, and I had to go tell the lunch lady because they wouldn't stop. They threw it at me first, so then I threw it back, and then we just kept on continuing. So then I just told the lunch lady, and she got on him. And then he said that I stuck the middle finger at him, even though I didn't. And yeah, they're just that, like, kind of hateful friends, like mean, hateful friends. And, like, Steven, he's copying the same way Abel is. Like, why? Like, why? And they're just like, why? Like, I'm just like, why would you copy same way that Abel acts? Like, it's just weird. Like, one time Christian wanted to sit with Ethan, one of the boys in my classroom, again, and, well, they're both in my classroom, and Christian's like a good friend of Steven and Abel that's in my classroom. So everybody that I'm saying the name of is in my classroom, not from a different classroom, but in my classroom. And Abel and Steven said that they weren't going to be his friend anymore because he was being friends with Ethan, just because he wanted to sit with Ethan and talk to Ethan at lunch. And then Christian started crying, and we were like, what in the world is wrong? Like, why are you crying? And then he kept on saying that Abel, like, didn't want to be Ethan. Like, they kept on saying, like, he told me that Abel didn't want to be his friend. Abel and Steven didn't want to be his friend anymore because he was wanting to sit with Ethan, and, like, I don't know why. Like, they've been friends ever since Abel had came to school. Since, like, the first day they ever met, they've been friends and just been, continuing. And, like, they've been good pals, like, a good group. And, like, I don't know why, but they're, like, starting to get, like, all the boys having that same attitude in my class. Like, there's another one. Like, there's, like, Brantley and Noah, they got them to be mean to us. Like, Noah's not mean to me, though. But Noah's just, like, kind of that, like, chill guy. Don't like to get into, mess. Fluffy brown hair, yeah. So, Brantley. Brantley has been in my... I've known Brantley since kindergarten, and he hasn't been in my class since then, since 4th grade, in this grade. And it's like all of a sudden, he's wanting to be me. Because we used to date in 4th grade, and he's not the color I am. He's like the mixed color, so yeah, I'm not trying to be rude to the people that are mixed, as I said. I'm not trying to be mean to the people that were, chubby. And I'm not trying to be mean to nobody, because I'm not that person that tries to be mean and, But they're like, so I told Brantley that we had to break up because my grandma don't want to even date black people for some reason. It's like weird. I don't know why. Like, I think, like, all black people are not that crazy. Like, I get that some people are because they lose their minds. Because if they have, like, drugs or alcohol or something like that, and they lose their mind. But some people are not. But some black people are not like that. And I hope that any of y'all don't turn out like that, because apparently he's just may not have a kind of person. Like, he's being mean to everybody. Like, he just now hates me now. And yeah. Even Madeline, like, we were best friends. Best friends. And she had called me the other day, or the other night. She said, told me that I am a dumb blondie, and she said that 2 times, and she said I was going to stay a dumb blondie. And then she told me that I'm not, like, smart or nothing, because that's what dumb means. So that's what she's telling me, that I'm a dumb blondie. And I don't care, because she wants to act the way she can act the way. Because I don't really care. She can be dumb if she wants to be dumb. Because technically, if she's calling me dumb, that means she is dumb. And so, like, Brantley being rude, disrespectful to other kids. And he thinks that I'm, like, being disturbing. Like, we were doing a test. Literally doing a test. And then he starts, and then he says, because I'm not even talking or nothing, in the middle of the test, and he was like, shh, and I was like, what the heck, dude? What are you doing? You're gonna get us in trouble. And I was like, if you're just going to get us in trouble, I can just go tell on the teacher that you're just telling me to shush for no freaking reason. And like, because I wasn't even talking, making no sounds. I was just reading to myself because it was a reading passage on her iPad. And he was like, shh. I was like, stop. Like, Brantley, he just wants to be like disrespectful and stuff. Like, why? Like, if you're just gonna be disrespectful, then just get out of my face. Like, he keeps on telling the teacher that he really wants to move seats, but the teacher keeps on saying no, because he thinks I'm annoying. I don't really care, and he's annoying. So yeah, like he's annoying to me all the time. He's like telling me and Madeline to not like talk. Before Madeline was like starting to be mean to me. And and then Madeline says that I was too scared. Like, I couldn't tell nothing to nobody, like none of the teachers, none of the employees in school, like even the principal. Because one time Brantley started saying cuss words to me, like the bad words, y'all probably know if y'all some parents say it, but that's what I'm just gonna call them because I don't want to say them, because if there's little kids watching, because on YouTube, and he's like blah 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 on Snapchat, and I'm like, dude, stop. And my mom was like, if he doesn't stop, she was gonna tell the principal, because she's been up there on Snapchat a couple of times and she's starting to get aggravated of it. And she said, because she took like a bunch of screenshots of what he said, and she said, if he doesn't stop, I'm gonna go to your schoolhouse and go to the school and tell the principal. And I'm like, okay. But then one time, Madeline was like, you need to, because he started being mean to me again, and Madeline was like, you need to go tell the teacher. And I was like, no, because that was like the other day ago, and he's not going to believe that from the other day ago. Like, probably from like last week, he's not going to believe that from last week. And like if it was right now, he would literally go up there and tell him, but if it was from last week, he wouldn't even care. Like, and I was like, he's not even going to care, Madeline. And she's like, well, you can't even tell nothing to nobody or nothing or thing. Because one time I was bleeding on my hand, and I was like pouring blood from out my two fingers. It was this one and this one from out this hand, because I really get a lot of scabs from this hand for some reason. And like, I couldn't go to the nurse's office because I couldn't walk, or else the blood would drip. There weren't no paper towels in the classroom. So I went to go tell the teacher, because we had a substitute in Mr. Boyette's class, because at our school, I don't know if any of y'all's school do this, but we switch classes in 5th grade, so like to get ready for middle school. And Madeline was like, well, you're too scared to tell the teacher that you couldn't get a Band-Aid. And I'm like, okay, so at least I have a true friend, because Madison Tripp, she literally walked all the way to the nurse's office for me, because the teacher didn't have any Band-Aids, and Madeline was just sitting there. Like, you need to go tell the teacher. I was like, I just did. Like, literally, I just did. I'm not just going to tell her again. And like, yeah, and then Maddie, she went all the way to the nurse's office, and like, she went all the way to the nurse's office and got me a Band-Aid, because the substitute didn't have a Band-Aid and she didn't know where they were. So Maddie, she went all the way down there and got me one and came right back, and yeah. So yeah, I was like, you don't really have to be like bad about it because it's really not like, you know, like it's really not like serious because, you know, and plus I didn't want to go to like in the hall to the nurse's office because I didn't want to get blood on the floor. So yeah. So so like she got to like be a friend, like a bad friend about it, but it's like fine to me because, you know, like it's like that's from like last week, and just like it's not really that big of a deal. And like one time Madeline was like, you need to do your homework, and I was like, I can't do my homework because I don't have network to do it. And she's like, so you can just hook it up to your phone. I'm like, we don't have network to do it. And so then we got Spectrum probably about 2 months ago, like in November, I think, or in October. It was in November, and my mama said that I didn't have to care about it because I don't have to do my homework now, even though we still have Spectrum. And so yeah, like you ain't got to do homework, even though like I spend like 8 hours and 7 to 8 hours in school. And that's not even what my grandma says. Like she says, well, they don't need to do homework because they spend like 8 to 7 hours in school. Like what? Like really? We don't. So yeah. Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye. Love you guys, and make sure to go check out my other 3 videos. The one how I show y'all how to make a DIY whiteboard at home just using cardboard, paper, and tape. And go see the 2 Roblox videos that I made. That I did one by myself and one with my cousin. So go see them. Bye, guys.